In today's video, we're bringing back the Qing Dynasty. Yes. You thought it literally collapsed. They even took land from Russia, which is kind of sweet. I think Russia deserves to lose land. I think America, we should take land from them too. You know who else? Yeah. We should take land from India and Pakistan. Also, you know where else I think I declare the Wild Mapper Empire. And I claim Russia as a part of my country. You know what else? Canada. We'll also take the US and China, yeah. We'll take their militaries, because why not build a Wild Mapper Empire? But anyways, enough with that craziness and into the video, where the Qing Dynasty gets mad at North Korea for being too totalitarian and gets mad at South Korea for being too democratic. Yeah, exactly. They get mad because they're not monarchy enough. As North Korea crumbles to the ground, just don't show the North Korean government I caused North Korea to crumble in this video, because that won't end well. But also, I don't plan on going to North Korea, so we don't need to worry. That'd be pretty bad if I was. As Seoul collapses, and Korea is unified. Yay. But under Qing control. I mean, they did wish to be united. They didn't say how they would be united, but they do want to be united. They can just both become dictatorship. And Japan's like, hey, now where are my friends? What friends? Yeah. And the Qing Dynasty decides to go after Pakistan. Why Pakistan out of every nation? Pakistan's such a nice nation. I think. They may actually be evil. Well, they can't be as evil as them, but that's okay. With Islamabad falling. Who knew they'd send 7 million troops into Pakistan? Yeah. You must really. It's better to overestimate the enemy, I guess. Just come in over-prepared. You'll be fine. Someone didn't get the message. And not going to point fingers, but they're the biggest nation on the earth. They have a crazy person in charge. And they like to invade small nations. And they used to have a big empire, and they used to be a totalitarian state. Definitely did not give away the name. With Pakistan being annexed. Yes, why would you annex Pakistan first? You just ruin the borders, Qing. Why? Why would the Qing Dynasty purposely ruin the borders? It's like they're trying to enrage my... Honestly, I should make a video where I just ruin the world borders. Like, actually ruin the world. Like, destroy the world. I feel like that's a great idea. Maybe. Likely is. Doesn't mean it is. People will still be mad. They'll be like, you can't do that. You're not the dictator. Are you sure I'm not the dictator? Well, I think I'd make a great dictator, honestly. Like, if we're in the Wild Mapper Empire, I'll just put a globe on them, because I own the world. Really. Well, not really, unfortunately. Or fortunately, who knows? I don't know what kind of dictator I'd be. That would be interesting to see. With them not wanting to invade Japan because it's too mountainous. Nobody would want to. As they advance in past the borders. And they also advanced up the coast. And by doing that, they managed to open more fronts. Which leads to them deciding to send a spearhead straight to Moscow. And somehow, Russia's struggling to resist. Which leads to Russia being forced into a capitulation. They didn't take Moscow, they did. I just didn't include that part. Yes, Russia just fell over. You may be like, did they even try? Kazakhstan does not seem like they're worried about annexing. They annex half of Russia. And as they approach another goal, their next goal is to take even more land. You may think that's kind of crazy, only a madman would. Well, they are a madman. All imperialists are. Imperialism is great until you realize you actually have to invade countries and cause destruction and everything. War is great until you realize what it actually includes. With the takeover of the weird border that I made by bringing this empire back, and they also cross over here. Quickly, they manage to march across Bangladesh in the Bengali region as their advances start slowing down. With India attempting diplomacy to get out of this. And well, this happens. They've lost their capital. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You don't need a capital to rule a country. Yes, you do. But you can just move it. Not easily, but you can. Solutions that aren't solutions. I will build an 100-meter wall in the Netherlands to keep the water out. Yeah, that'd be funny if somebody made that as a speech. We will annex everyone. Yay, that sounds like a great idea. Unified one state. That sounds bad. Well, India surrenders eventually after getting steamrolled. With them planning on taking over Southeast Asia for its own goals, which Myanmar agrees to just join, with Cambodia and Laos also accepting, but Thailand and Vietnam resisting. Yes, imagine willingly joining an empire. They think this will be better for their people. Oh, are they? Probably wrong. With that. With Vietnam being launched, a coup launched by the Qing Dynasty. This video is turning a bit long. And well, Thailand, they declare war because they think it's a great idea. I wonder what they'll do with that narrow piece of land. Be good if they built a canal. Maybe they would want to. Who knows? Everybody needs a canal. They should build erratically built canals, honestly. Well, then they start annexing land. And well, that's it. This is all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, and not only subscribe. Bye, guys.